Hey guys, so this was supposed to be a video that I did last month, but time just didn't create the time to get it done. That's what happened. So I'm working on editing the first draft, thus creating a second draft, and I'm wondering, as I'm about halfway through the second part of the first draft, if I need to completely rewrite it all together instead of like trying to implement new ideas here and there to create this other idea that I think is going to work out better. So I've been trying to figure out, like, okay, what are the questions I really need to ask and need to make sure I have answers, because these are the important answers that help things flow together. It also helps me get the specific point that I think I'm wanting to get across. I have an idea as to what it is that I specifically want to be like, this is the big lesson I want people to take away from this novel, because that's the way I think. Don't know if that's the way all writers think, but it's the way I want. I have a specific idea of what kind of message I'm wanting to convey with the story that I'm working on. I don't know how well it's gonna work though. And it's definitely changed from when I finished the first draft. So those of you who have the first draft, it's probably different than, yeah. There's no problem. It's most likely, definitely. Honestly, I can't remember if I had like, oh, this is what I want. But I am continuing to push forward and I am determined to have this one written, complete, done, and hopefully published within the next, I would like to say 3 years. Which sounds like a long time and a long ways away, but novels take time. They take time. I'm jealous of those writers who can, pump out a novel a year, or, you have the freaks who can pump out some every couple of months. I don't have that capability, and I think that's just because I have so many ideas, and just because I have an idea for a story doesn't mean it's going to fit and work well for the novel format. It might work better for a web series format, or a short film format, or just a short story. Like, it changes. But the important thing is I'm trying and I'm telling stories, because that's really all I want to do for a living. It's just get paid to tell stories, except I don't know if I would really be all that great at verbally standing in front of people and telling them all the things. So yeah, that's an update on where the novel is at. So it's possible that I may be having draft 1 2.0 for, essentially the same novel, same story, just changing a bunch of things to make it fit how I think I really want it to go. And I had an idea that could, have expanded it to multiple novels, but I think I really want to just try and make it a standalone novel. I don't know if I really would be able to write enough for 3 or more or less, like, to make it more than just like one book. I don't know if I could do that, because all of the ideas, and also kind of how it appears my writing style is, it's more short, concise, and to the point, not a whole lot of fluff, let's drag all of this out kind of deal. Not saying that other writers write fluff. I think when I read multiple books by a writer, it's beautiful, well-craftedness. But that's how I feel about my own writing, is I feel like if I were to try and expand it into more than just one novel, it would be filled with a bunch of fluff, and I don't know about anybody else, but I don't like just the fluff part. It's not like I could just eat a bunch of cream between an Oreo. I need the cookies too. Novel update. Complete. We're going to work on, doing another one. So there may be another one at the end of this month. Maybe. Or towards the end of this month, because at the very end of the month is the media consumption, which is probably where I failed, because I was thinking, oh, I was going to do novel update at the end of the month, perfect time to do it, so I can be, this is what happened this month. But yeah, kind of can't do that when you have another specific video. It's like, this has to happen at the end of the month, because there's no way to get around that. Where novel writing, we might aim for the middle of the month. Middle of the month sounds good, and that may be when you see this video. I don't know, we'll see. So that's it for me. I will see you next video. Bye.